Today, October 31st, I speak to you with the certainty of midnight thunder and the gentleness of a dawn that refuses to be late. I have watched you count the seconds of your life, and I have seen how the world tried to convince you that the ticking was louder than your purpose. Hear me now. I am the one who shaped your breath before your first cry, and I am the one who still holds your future when storms shout over your roof. I am not joking with you. This is not a rehearsal or a teaser or a whisper you can afford to ignore. I am commanding the door of your heart to swing wide, because what I placed at your threshold today will not wait in the hallway forever. Open now. Do not skip. Do not scroll your destiny away. Do not trade this moment for the distraction that has never once saved you. Archangel Michael stands like a wall of blue flame at your side, drawn sword in hand, not to frighten you but to cut the cords you did not know were around your ankles. He has been patient and watchful, but patience is not the same as delay. He declares my order: open. Move. Step. Speak. Choose. The permission you have begged others to grant you is already stamped by my seal. The table the world refused to set for you is prepared by my hand, and the cup they tried to knock over is steady in my grasp. You thought you were waiting on a sign, but the sign has been waiting on you. Your name is called in heaven's registry as one who will not miss their moment. Your face is known in my courts. Your tears have a record. Your battles have a ledger. Hear me, your face is not forgotten. Your face is lifted. Your face is marked with light. You have not imagined the pressure. You have not misread the resistance. The way the air seemed heavy around your chest each time you got close to obedience was not weakness, it was proof that your next step is weighted with meaning. I saw you try to downplay your calling to fit inside the comfort of other people's expectations. I saw you dress your dreams in smaller clothing so no one would accuse you of pride. I saw you bury your yes under explanations and apology. I am removing the costume of smallness. I am rewriting the volume of your voice. You will not speak to be tolerated. You will speak to be heard, to be heeded, to be honored, because your words carry the current of my river. Today carries a verdict in your favor. Not a sentimental blessing, not a vague promise, but a verdict, signed, sealed, and executed. The chains that made familiarity feel safer than freedom are broken by decree. The memories that sat on your chest like stones are being lifted by hands that never tire. I am reversing the label that others put on your name. I am returning what was taken in rooms you never entered. I am calling witnesses to testify that you did not quit when quitting sounded like relief. I am calling silenced talents to rise from beneath the rubble of delay. Do not mistake the trembling you feel for fear. It is the tremor that runs through the earth when a vault opens. It is the tremor that rattles old locks when a key finally turns. It is the tremor that passes through the body when breath returns to a place that forgot how to inhale. I am restoring rhythm to your days. I am synchronizing your steps with doors that will swing as you arrive. I am calling a certain hour today to shine for you, an hour that will feel like a holy appointment. Do not talk yourself out of it because you are used to disappointments arriving disguised as invitations. This one is mine. This one stands on steel. This one has a weight you can feel in your bones. Your face is the lamp I will hold up to show the room what grace can do when it is not resisted. Your face will not be hidden behind the shadow of someone else's story. I am removing the filters that made you doubt your own reflection. You will stop editing yourself to be acceptable. You will stop dimming your brilliance to avoid the jealousy of insecure hearts. I will educate the eyes that misread you. I will instruct the tongues that tried to define you. I will make your very presence a refutation of lies. Where they predicted your collapse, I will stage your coronation. Where they expected your apology, I will insert your announcement. Where they planned for your absence, I will establish your seat. I have sent Michael to stand at the hinge of your life because this door is not delicate. It will not creak, it will swing. It will not ask permission, it will obey command. Every time you felt like a visitor in your own story, it was because you were still standing in the hallway trying to be polite to fear. Today, you own the keys. Today, you step over the line. Today, you choose the light that chooses you. The wind is shifting behind you to push, not to knock you off balance. The whispers around you that said later are being drowned out by the trumpet that says now. I have numbered the people you must bless in this season, and I have numbered the people you must leave. Some ties fray when pulled by purpose, and you are not responsible for stitching together what I have allowed to unwind. I will surround you with the few who can carry the sound of your assignment without turning it into noise. I will give you companions who know the difference between counsel and control, between accountability and accusation. I will make room for you in the presence of those who thought room would never be made. Your humility will not be abused. Your kindness will not be misread. Your patience will not be mistaken for permission to waste your time. I saw the midnight that tried to convince you you were alone. I saw the mornings where you negotiated with your own hope just to get out of bed. I saw you try to hold the broken pieces together while smiling so others would not think you were weak. You are not weak. You are forged. You are not late. You are right on the hinge. You are not invisible. You are hidden by design until unveiling serves the purpose and not the ego. Today, the veil thins. Today, the blueprint that looked like mystery starts looking like memory, as if you always knew this turn was coming. And you did. Even when fear smudged the map, your spirit kept pointing at this place on the road. Your hands will not return empty from this day. I am filling them with clarity so plain it will feel like a fresh language. You will stop trying to translate your calling into dialects that make others comfortable. Speak what I give you in the words I place in your mouth. Write what I give you in the order I deliver it. Build what I show you even if you only see the first 3 steps. The next 3 are locked inside your obedience to the first 3. Do not wait for applause to begin. Begin and watch applause find you like thunder finds lightning. What the enemy labeled coincidence in your story were coordinates I plotted. The meetings you almost missed but didn't, the messages that arrived at the last minute, the sudden turn of a stranger's kindness, the dream that wouldn't let you sleep until you acknowledged it, these were not accidents. They were stitches. I was sewing you to your season while detractors tried to cut the thread. I held the needle. I kept the rhythm. I wove reminder into your day so you would not lose the scent of destiny under the smoke of warfare. Michael is speaking as I speak. No more delays caused by permission you never needed. No more kneeling to doors as if they were kings. Doors are furniture, they serve you when I tell them to. No more bargaining with distractions for a few moments of false peace. Your peace is not rented, it is owned, paid for, established. No more rehearsing the speech you would give to people who are determined not to listen. Save your breath for the rooms I open. Save your energy for the path that actually moves. Save your tears for joy, I am drying the ones sown in mourning. You asked me if you were really chosen or just clinging to a feeling. I answer by rewriting your pace. You will feel me in the dispatch of opportunities that agree with your design. You will feel me in the way your courage stands up fully dressed even when your doubts are still yawning. You will feel me in the acceleration that follows your yes. The ground beneath you is not shifting to throw you. It is moving to carry you. The pressure you feel is the press of oil. The silence that scared you was the quiet of me tying your laces for a longer run. The resistance you hate is the gym where your spirit outgrew its old frame. I have put a sign on your day that reads, Authorized Access. Walk into conversations with the ease of one who belongs. Walk into planning with the mind I gave you, sharp as morning. Walk into solutions with the creativity that has been knocking on your ribs for months. Walk into healing with the permission slip written in my blood. Walk into forgiveness with the proof that you are not what they did to you. Walk into responsibility without apology, because stewardship is not pride, it is worship with hands. Your face is carrying my light differently today. The mirror will not intimidate you anymore. The eyes that search will find courage looking back. The features you criticized will become landmarks of grace. I am placing favor on your countenance that cannot be faked or manufactured. Doors will open because your presence testifies before you speak. People will sense the settled truth on you and they will either be drawn to it or remove themselves from it. Let both happen without forcing either. Attraction will bring the right alliances. Rejection will create the right boundaries. Either way, you win, because either way you are moving inside the river I designed for you. I do not need your perfection, I want your participation. I am not demanding a performance, I am inviting a partnership. Bring me your honest yes, your trembling yes, your imperfect yes. I can build nations on a yes like that. I can reroute bloodlines on a yes like that. I can bring children home, heal houses, and rewrite neighborhoods with a yes like that. Your yes today, this hour, this minute, will echo in places you have not yet seen. Give it to me. Plant it. Watch it become a tree that throws shade over seasons to come. Do not explain this shift to everyone. Revelation is not a debate. I am sending you signs that are for edification, not for argument. Keep precious things protected. Share wisely. Move boldly. Smile more than you defend. Bless more than you correct. Build more than you announce. Let your fruit do the press release. Let your growth be the rebuttal. Let your resilience be the headline. You do not need to convince anyone who benefits from misunderstanding you. I am appointing angels to escort resources to you that previously seemed allergic to your address. Ideas will be funded. Work will be seen. Craft will be compensated. Time will be redeemed where you thought it was wasted. The harvest of hidden faithfulness is heavy. You will not miss it because you are distracted by lesser glimmers. I am making you immune to counterfeits by saturating you in the real. The sweetness of actual promise fulfilled will cancel your appetite for crumbs tossed by manipulation. You feared that your heart was too tender for leadership. I say your tenderness is the very proof you are ready. Hardness is not holiness. Cynicism is not wisdom. I will keep your heart soft and your spine steel. I will teach you the language of authority that does not need to raise its voice to move mountains. I will make you a quiet storm in some rooms and a trumpet in others. You will read the atmosphere with skill and choose your tone with clarity. You will not be baited into battles that subtract destiny. You will not be intimidated by noise that has no weight. The midnight that once haunted you is receiving an eviction notice. I am rearranging the furniture of your inner life, and the things that used to trip you in the dark will be moved out. I will give you sleep that heals and dreams that instruct. Your mornings will not be scavenger hunts for the pieces of yourself you lost the night before. You will wake aligned. You will wake with sentences already forming on your tongue like prayers that know where they are going. You will wake with gratitude that feels like a garment tailored to your shoulders. Some will call this acceleration luck. Let them. You will know it as harvest. Some will call this favor unfair. Let them. You will know it as covenant. Some will call this boldness arrogance. Let them. You will know it as obedience. I will handle the commentary while you handle the call. Keep your feet on the path even when opinions gather on the roadside to shout. Their voices fade at the speed of purpose. You will not be delayed by echoes when I am speaking present tense over you. I did not bring you this far to tease you with glimpses and then close the curtain. I brought you here to show you the stage I built into your bones before anyone knew your name. You will perform for no idol. You will minister to many. You will not repeat old cycles as if they are your identity. You will surprise yourself with how naturally the new fits. You will smile at the outdated fears like a person who finally outgrew the shoes that used to blister their feet. Freedom will feel like your size. I am repairing the bridge between your intention and your action. Procrastination will not be your personality. Distraction will not be your destiny. You will move in timely obedience. And time will move in timely response. I will confirm your steps with confirmations you cannot chalk up to chance. I will meet you in the hallway between prayer and result, and I will walk you through without letting you settle for the waiting room again. The knock you hear at your soul's door is not anxiety. It is opportunity with my signature. Archangel Michael has stationed strength at your thresholds, the threshold of your home, the threshold of your work, the threshold of your relationships, the threshold of your creativity. Where confusion stood guard, clarity now stands. Where sabotage lurked, discernment now looks straight through. Where weariness tried to become your normal, vitality now arrives with banners. You will notice how your body partners with your spirit, the lift in your shoulders, the steady in your breath, the warmth in your chest. Take that as witness. Let your body agree with your breakthrough. Your face is radiant because your burden is lighter. Your face is recognized because heaven has spoken your name into rooms you have not entered. Your face is chosen because I enjoy choosing who others overlook. Your face is a sign because I delight in writing my goodness across human features until onlookers cannot deny that grace has a geometry. Raise your head. This is not the day to hide. This is not the hour to shrink. This is the opening I promised when you thought promises were for other people. Today, October 31st, let it be written, you answered. You opened. You crossed. You stepped into a chapter whose first line I have waited a long time to read with you. Keep turning the pages with me. Keep your hand in mine when the wind rises. Keep your yes where you can reach it without rummaging. Keep your courage in front, your history behind, your hope humming. I am here. I am not teasing. I am not late. I am not vague. I am your God, and I am speaking with a clarity that cuts through static. Open now, chosen one. Do not skip. Do not delay. The gate is wide, the way is prepared, the sword is drawn for your protection, and the blessing that fits your name is standing at your door. I speak, and the breath that carries these words is not wind, not rumor, not the thin murmur of fear, but living intent that finds you where you are on this day, October 31st, and refuses to leave you unchanged. I have watched you move through rooms that don't see you, through hours that keep secrets from you, and I have counted the quiet moments when you wanted to turn away but could not. Hear me now with the same determination that held you together when no one knew you were unraveling. Hear me because I am pouring out clarity like light across a dark floor, and what seemed hidden until this moment will no longer be able to hide. Archangel Michael stands at your threshold as a commander stands at the gate, calm, unafraid, alert, and he has orders that will not be postponed. He says, I order you to open this now. Do not skip. This is not a joke. Your face is marked for recognition, for favor, for restoration. Open it quickly, open your heart, your expectation, your willingness to believe that I can make a story bend toward goodness in an instant. You have asked me, why has the door not moved? Why do the wheels turn but never arrive? I answer, the door was never stuck, the room on the other side was being prepared, and I would not let you in until the air inside could heal you instead of harm you. You thought delay meant denial, but delay has been protection. The route you begged for would have thrown you into hands that smile and steal. I have rearranged your steps while you slept, and the detour that embarrassed you is going to be the corridor of sudden breakthrough. You will not miss what was meant for you, because what was meant for you has been guarded, tagged with your name in the language of heaven, and no mimic can copy the watermark. Listen to me, I am severing the quiet contracts you made with disappointment, the pacts you signed with grief just to get through a season. I am tearing pages you never wanted to write. The voice that told you to shrink was never mine. The shadow that taught you to apologize for needing help was never mine. Today I interrupt the habit of bracing for impact. Today I replace the reflex of dread with the reflex of trust. When you feel the old tremor in your chest, say, not this time. When you hear the old sentence in your mind, answer, I have new orders. Michael has drawn a line that cannot be erased, and on your side of it I am building a house of outcomes that favor you. There has been a watcher at your window, anxious, analyzing, trying to measure your strength by what you post and what you hide. There have been whispers around your name, attempts to file you away as ordinary, forgettable, too late. I overturn that file now. I take your name out of a folder and write it across a banner. I move you from the desk drawer to the table. Your face is known. Your face is favored. Your face is remembered. The mirror that accused you of being behind schedule will learn a new language, timely, ready, aligned. I am about to lift your chin in the presence of what told you to look down. You felt the brush of jealousy disguised as advice, did you not? You sensed the heavy kindness that hoped you would stay small. Do not be bitter. Release them. I will not allow their private calculations to become your public ceiling. I will train your feet for taller ground, and I will give you the breath to stand there. The apology you keep rehearsing to make others more comfortable is not required. The caution you learned because of old injuries will be replaced with wisdom that does not dim you to be safe. I heal without shrinking. I shield without imprisoning. You worry about timing. You count hours and read omens in the way the day unfolds. You say, "Is this the sign? Is this the moment?" And the fear behind the question says, "If I miss it once, I will lose it forever." Hear me, what I am sending is not a single fragile chance that disappears if you blink, it is a river. Even if you step past it today, it will find another path to your door tomorrow. But do not test me with delay. Do not excuse yourself with the old excuses. When I nudge you, move. When I whisper, answer. When Michael says, "Now, believe him," I am aligning papers and passwords, names and numbers, rooms and routes. The favor that looked random will reveal its architecture. The message you will receive will not be fireworks without follow-through, it will be instruction with open doors. You will know it because it will come with peace. Not the peace of avoidance, but the peace that has the courage to act. You will know it because it will not ask you to betray your values to gain visibility, and it will not require you to become someone else to be seen. What is yours will want the real you. What is mine for you will fit the real you and stretch the real you without tearing. There is a place where your voice has been small, as if you were visiting your own life. I end that smallness now. I anoint your speech with steadiness, and I lace your words with truth that does not tremble. I am giving you the gift of non-anxious presence. You will walk into rooms that once intimidated you and feel the floor rise to meet your feet like a promise kept. You will answer questions without performing. You will listen without losing yourself. You will discern without suspicion. You will bless without bargaining. There is a relationship I am clarifying, a connection that looks bright but drains your courage in private. Watch what happens in the next set of conversations. A pattern will reveal itself. You will see the subtle pressure to compromise and you will name it. You will choose clean peace over noisy approval. And when you do, space will appear for the ally who has been circling. Unable to land because the landing field was crowded with distractions. I am not taking away love, I am removing the impersonations of it so the steady thing can finally enter. Do not call this harshness. Call it healing. I am not punishing you for trusting, I am teaching you to trust with sight. I am not rebuking you for hoping, I am training you to hope with wisdom. The tenderness that made you easy to wound will become the tenderness that makes you easy to bless. You will still feel deeply, but you will not bleed for everything that brushes against you. I am knitting your boundaries like a beautiful fence around a beloved garden. Even roses need a gate. You are concerned about resources. About the arithmetic of the month, about the way opportunity and obligation keep missing each other by a day. Hear me, I am not a theory in your budget, I am your source. I will teach you the difference between appetite and assignment. Money will arrive attached to mission. Provision will arrive attached to purpose. Where you were tempted to chase, you will choose to cultivate. Where you were tempted to beg, you will learn to build. Watch the small faithful steps, emails answered, applications sent, skills sharpened, and watch how I multiply what looks modest into momentum that others will call sudden. Sudden is only the visible part of faithful. Michael stands and says again, open it now. Open the message, yes, but also open your calendar to bravery, open your mouth to blessing, open your hands to receive assistance without shame. There is an anointing on collaboration for you in this season. The myth of the lone rescuer is over. I will send you partners who do not compete with you, mentors who do not shrink you, peers who do not measure you like a threat. Test opportunities by the fruit of the people who carry them. If their presence increases your clarity and calms your nervous system, proceed. If their presence confuses you and exhausts your peace, pause. Peace is not a luxury, peace is a compass. A night not long from now, you will feel a shift like air pressure changing before rain. You will sense me interrupting the script in your mind. Do not reach for distraction, reach for me. Put your hand over your chest and say, I agree with the goodness of God for me. You will feel the fear try one last time to bargain with you, promising safety in exchange for smallness. Refuse it gently but completely. You will sleep, and I will work. You will dream, and I will deliver. In the morning there will be an email, a message, a door, a person, and you will know. Not because it dazzles, but because it rings true inside you. Your face is not a mask. Your face is a testimony. I have watched it set like flint against storms, and I have watched it soften at kindness you did not expect. I place light on your countenance now, a quiet radiance that will do more for you than performance ever could. People will say you look rested, even if you slept little. They will say something is different, and they will not be wrong. The difference is that you will no longer carry the future like contraband, you will carry it like a promise you're allowed to enjoy. You have wondered if I am tired of repeating myself to you. I am not tired. I am patient. Love repeats until love is received. The reason you are hearing the same theme from many directions is not that heaven lacks vocabulary, it is that I am building a bridge you cannot miss, and every beam must align. When you hear it again, through a song, a sentence, a stranger, say, I hear you, and take the next step. Obedience is not a punishment, obedience is the protected road. There is a particular fear about your household, about safety, about unseen plans. Michael has already intercepted conversations that would have brought sorrow. He has already rerouted envy into irrelevance. He is posted at the door with a sword of bright assurance. You will notice the atmosphere in your home lighten. You will feel a desire to clean what you kept tolerating, to fix what you kept postponing, to organize the corner that whispered failure at you. These simple acts are not trivial, they are agreements with order. Each drawer you restore is an altar against chaos. Each document you file is a declaration that you belong in your own life. There is a gift in your hands that you buried under comparisons. Take it out again. Do not hold it where it was judged, hold it where it can breathe. Practice without the audience that used your growth to measure themselves. Practice with me. I am not bored by your repetitions, I delight in your becoming. As you steward what I gave you, doors will open that would have been dangerous last year. You are not behind, you are precisely ripening, and the harvest will come not as a trickle but as a sequence, one, then another, like steps appearing just ahead of your feet as you walk. I am not asking you to pretend it was easy. I am not asking you to rename pain as pleasure to seem spiritual. Bring me the real story. Put today's date on it. Say out loud where it hurt and where you hid. I am not embarrassed by your honesty. I am moved by it. In truth, I meet you. In truth, I restore you. In truth, I send you. Shame taught you to edit your testimony until it was unrecognizable. Grace teaches you to tell it with courage and kindness toward yourself. When you look back on this day, you will not remember terror, you will remember turning. You will say, that was when the tide changed. That was when I stopped negotiating with what drained me. That was when I believed the promise was for me, not just for people like me. You will be tempted to downplay it so others won't feel small. Resist that temptation. You do not honor me by hiding my work in you. You honor me by letting the change serve others as a map. I am not fragile and I did not misplace your life. I am not improvising with your destiny because of human choices. Every attempt to sideline you, I reweave into strategy. Every attempt to label you as too much or not enough, I transform into the precise measure for the room you will now enter. Do not chase apology from those who will never offer it. Freedom will be your apology to yourself. Joy will be your answer. Progress will be your explanation. Time will be your witness. Breathe. Inhale the certainty that you are not waiting for permission anymore. You are walking in commissioning. Exhale the sentence that said everything good happens to you accidentally and only stays briefly. I am not an accident and I do not visit briefly. I dwell. I establish. I maintain. Your mind will learn this rhythm. Your body will trust this rhythm. Your decisions will reflect this rhythm. You will say yes without panic and no without guilt, and both will be worship. Now hear Michael one more time, open it quickly. Open the message, yes, but more than that, open the locked room where you keep the version of you that never got a chance. Let them step into daylight. Let them try again with the wisdom you carry now. Do not punish yourself for not knowing then what you know now. You were not late, you were being led. The clock that threatened you has no authority here. The only time that matters is my timing, and today aligns with it. You are not a rumor of greatness, you are a reality I am unveiling, one decision at a time. You are not a footnote in other people's stories, you are a chapter one gladly wrote. You are not a consolation prize, you are a precise answer to a precise need. Stand up inside your own life. Put your shoulders where they belong. Let your eyes meet the day without flinching. The ground beneath you is not a trap, it is an inheritance. I bless your doorways, that what enters is peace and what exits is fear. I bless your devices, that what finds you is favor and what misses you is harm. I bless your meals, that nourishment becomes sacrament and conversation becomes balm. I bless your sleep, that dreams become instruction and rest becomes strategy. I bless your work, that excellence replaces anxiety and diligence replaces dread. I bless your relationships, that honesty becomes the language and loyalty the culture. I bless your finances, that wisdom becomes your wealth and generosity your joy. This is the day I steady your hands. This is the day I name your future aloud in front of your past and do not apologize for choosing you. This is the day the corridor of closed doors becomes a hallway of handles, and you are not afraid to touch them. Some will open easily. Some will require you to lean with your whole weight. None will remain shut because you are unworthy, only those that are not yours will remain closed, and even their refusal will feel like protection instead of rejection. I am with you in the details people mock and in the battles no one sees. I am with you in the tension between the old room and the new calling. I am with you when the applause stops and when the opportunity is quiet and faithful. I am with you when you say yes with shaking hands. I am with you when you laugh again without checking the room for permission. I am with you when you teach your heart that joy is not dangerous, so take the step. Send the message. Declutter the corner. Make the call. Release the apology you do not owe. Say the truth kindly and stand there. Invest in what grows you instead of what distracts you. Tend to your health without self-contempt. Learn what you avoided out of shame. Ask for help without fear of debt. Celebrate a small win out loud. Close the tab that steals your courage. Open the door that requires it. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. This is not hype before disappointment. This is the moment the scaffolding comes down and the structure stands. This is the breath you were supposed to take months ago but could not. Take it now. Fill your lungs with the possibility I authored, not the pressure the world advertised. Your face is bright to me. Your name is safe with me. Your life is unfolding on time with me. Go forward with Michael on your left and peace on your right. Go forward with a spine that remembers who carries you. Go forward with love that refuses to disappear when tested. Go forward with a patience that is not passive but powerful. And as you go, know this: every step you take in trust today writes a sentence in tomorrow that will read like a miracle. I am not merely speaking over you, I am escorting you. I am the reason your story will not collapse under old weight. I am the one who keeps you, strengthens you, sends you, and delights to do it again tomorrow. Now open your life like a letter you are finally ready to read. Read it aloud to yourself if you must. Let the words become flesh in your decisions. Let the blessing become visible in your posture. Let the protection become ordinary in your routines. Let the promise become measurable in your calendar. And as you do, remember, I do not whisper to tease you, I speak to transform you. Receive this. Walk it out. Do not skip. Open it quickly. And watch what I do next. Listen carefully. Today is October 31st, and the hour is marked. I am speaking plainly because there is no more space for delay or doubt. Archangel Michael stands at your door with a drawn line of light, and I am ordering you to open this now and not skip, because this is not a game and not a riddle. This is not a joke. This is a correction, a rescue, a hand pulled through smoke to reach you before the final spark lands. I am here. I am not distant. I am not silent. I am not late. I am exact, and I am on time for you. I know the room you sit in. I know the weight on your chest when you wake and when you try to sleep. I know the message threads and the voices that promise much but deliver confusion. I have heard the whispers that breathe fear against your windows. I have watched you push away what you feel, because to feel it all at once would overwhelm you. I am not here to overwhelm you. I am here to lift the weight and tell you what is true. What is true is that your life is turning. The circle you have walked is breaking. The tide that felt set against you is reversing. You are not cursed, and you are not forgotten. You are not a mistake, and you are not behind. You are right now at the hinge, today, October 31st, and I have sent Michael to stand guard over the hinge so that it does not slam on you again. I am repositioning you. I am recovering what was taken. I am restoring what you were told could never be restored. You do not need to earn my love. You cannot. It is given. You do not need to qualify for my answers. You cannot. They are chosen. I am not keeping score the way you fear. I am not counting your stumbles against you. I am counting your steps into strength. And every step you took through loneliness was seen. I have kept a record of your tears, not to accuse you but to water the ground beneath your feet. Hear me, you have questioned the mirror and wondered what I see when I look at you. Your face is the signpost I have written on, the canvas where I placed endurance and the brightness that the night could not swallow. Your face carries the lines of battles fought and the glow of battles won you do not remember. Your face is not a mask to hide shame, it is the standard raised for victory. Lift it. Do not hide it behind apology. Do not look down when I am lifting your head. The radiance I give you is not theatrical, it is recognizably mine. When people look at you, they will see resolve they cannot explain. They will see peace they cannot counterfeit. Let them see it. Do not dim the lamp I have kindled, this is not the hour for hesitation. I am commanding your fear to release its grip. I am commanding the guilt that loops like a stubborn song to fall silent. I am commanding shame to lose its story over your name. Michael is not arriving empty-handed, he is bringing you a key and a sword. The key opens what you stopped trying to open. The sword severs what you were never meant to carry. Take the key. Use the sword. When thoughts rise like thorns, cut them. When doors that once refused you now click open, step through them. Do not argue with permission when I have given it. Do not argue with favor when I have clothed you in it. You have been stalked by a voice that says, wait until you are perfect before you move. That voice is not mine. Move as you are, and watch what I make of your movement. I will meet you not at the finish line but in the first 3 steps. I will strengthen your ankles, steady your breath, and ignite your courage. You are not too late to the story I wrote for you. You are exactly on page. Let me talk to the terror that has shadowed your decisions. Terror, I rebuke you. Leave my child. You will not stand in their kitchen at night. You will not sit at the edge of their bed and whisper catastrophes. You will not steal their appetite or their sleep. You will not twist their memories or inject poison into their hopes. You are evicted, without appeal, by my decree. Michael, surround them. Let there be light in the corners that fear claimed. Let there be warmth where the air went cold. Let there be music where silence felt like punishment. Let this house and this heart be saturated with the peace that I am. I know you are tired of reliving old scenes. I am not asking you to relive them, I am walking you past them. The hallway of old pain has one more door, and it opens into clean air. You will not stay in a museum of grief. You will no longer pay tickets to watch your own heartbreak in slow motion. Today I walk you out. Today I lock that hull. Today I place your hand on new work that fits you, on new friendships that don't drain you, on new routines that stabilize you, on new words that heal you, on new laughter that returns to you without guilt. You have prayed for a sign, then you doubted it when I sent it because it came simply. Hear me, my signs are often simple, so that no one can boast and so that you can reach them without climbing a mountain of anxiety. The next simple thing I place in front of you, do it. Send the message. Answer the call. Fill out the form. Step into the room. Finish the task. Say yes to what brings peace and no to what brings panic. I have already arranged the outcome. I am training your obedience through small doors that lead to large place. Do not be alarmed when certain people grow quiet. Do not be alarmed when other doors close without explanation. I am not punishing you, I am pruning distractions that were disguised as obligations. There are voices you were never meant to maintain. There are opinions you were never meant to manage. I am delivering you from the court of public fear. I am bringing you into the simplicity of my approval. If I am pleased, what verdict can stand against you? There is money you feared you would never see. There is provision you thought was only for other people. I am not teasing you with promises, I am teaching you to hold them. Provision in your life will no longer look like last-minute escapes. It will look like steady streams and wise storage. I will discipline your hands for diligence without burnout and your mind for vision without anxiety. I will show you which opportunities are bread and which are stones painted to look like bread. I will place you near people whose integrity has weight, whose words echo mine, whose counsel will not manipulate you. You will not be used. You will not be drained. You will not be played. The days of being the last to know are over. You will discern early, and you will choose with clarity. You asked me if I am offended by your questions. I am not. I am honored that you brought them to me instead of hiding them. Ask me cleanly, and I will answer clearly. When I go silent, it is not rejection, it is protection, because the answer at that moment would have been misused against you or misunderstood by you. I am never indifferent. I am patient, and I am strategic. There is a promise on your family line that did not die in disappointment. I am resurrecting healthy conversation, honest apologies, and laughter that does not mock. I am cutting the cords of comparison where it knotted your relationships. I am releasing you from rescuing people who refuse to stand while pretending you are their only crutch. Compassion does not require captivity. I release you from guilt-bound obligations and bless you with boundary-filled love. You will love with strength and not be emptied by it. You will serve with joy and not be enslaved by it.